Okay, welcome back. We got to get moving because Nelson's got 20 minutes before work, so let's get this jackpot. Hey, where's the sound? What are you guys doing, man? Sorry it took me a little longer to get back on. Had some real-world work in the way. Always comes first. All right, let me turn the sound back on. There we go. Very cool. So how you guys doing? Hey, Sizzling Slots back. Trump back in the house. Mike Rogalski. Welcome, guys. Nelson's back in. I'm that odd. You're that odd, or are you that Todd? We're all odd. Welcome back. Let's see if we can get the million real quick here. I put in 90,000 this time. I was like, I don't want to mess around. Hey, what's up, Sean? Welcome back, man. How you doing? Come on, Cleo. Yeah, so I got stuck working, guys. I was going to just get right back on, but then in between the takes, that takes the time. Alright, nothing like a bonus to get it started. You guys shout out your vote here in chat and let me know what I need to pick. You guys usually do better than I do, so.
Touch a box on the screen.
I got one vote for red, one for blue, one for green. Red, blue. Alright, we're kind of in the middle. We got red. Looks like red wins. Alright. Bada bing.
You've won 10.
Hey, this wasn't too bad. That may be the best. Okay, 13 on green. Oh, it was the lowest. Alright, let me straighten this little lead out. There we go. Alright, let's see like 3 or 4 re-triggers and we're good to go. Hey Marino, welcome back all the way from Chile. Welcome. Bryce is in the house now. We can get the $1 million. What's up, Bryce? How you doing, man? Alright, that's just the first one. We're just getting warmed up there. We got, oh, that's going to put us over 100,000. Let's see what happens. Remember, the machine can't have over 100,000 in it. My guess is it's going to try to spit out a ticket. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see. Yep, and there it goes. By IGT rules built into the game, into the slot machine, you can't have over 10 grand, so it basically kicks out a ticket for 12,680, which was the jackpot. Alright, that's kind of cool though. At least we get a ticket record of our jackpots, anything over 100,000. That'll be cool though, because if we hit the million, I'll get a $1 million ticket, and we'll frame that bad boy and send it to the winner of the giveaway. Wouldn't that be cool? I think we've only had like, actually last week we had a good, about an hour's worth of play, and we had like 4 or 5 re-triggers on that live session. But yeah, it's kind of rare. Sometimes it gets on a roll. Hey, what's up, Mike? Chillin'. I want to see a $1 million printout ticket. I think that would be super cool. You know what though? It won't do that actually. Unless I set hand pay at $1 million, which I can't do. Because remember, anything over 50,000 right now, it's going to trigger hand pay. Wouldn't that be cool though? I got to figure out if there's a way to do that. So close. And so in case you guys didn't catch the first round on this thing, we actually tuned it down just a little bit to $800 to spin. I just wanted to see, for the sake of science, if it would actually change the way it's going to play. So far it seems a little better than the $1,000 to spin, but we shall see. Yeah, Bryce, did you hear that, man? Black Widow, yeah. Black Widow will be in the house soon. Amongst many, many others. Had to get myself a Christmas present, man. 16,400 on queens. But while doing some research for those other games, I came across quite a few games that I didn't even know existed. You know, we always see the mainstream games in the casinos, but manufacturers actually program and make a lot of games that are never actually released, or if they're released, they're very limited. Maybe it was a test run, or maybe they just showed it at the like one of the trade shows, but never actually made it to the casino floor, which is kind of cool. We may be able to get some of those as well. Some may absolutely be terrible, like that twin win game. That was a loss. Who makes a game without a bonus round? You know what I mean? Yes. So, like Jason, what you're saying there is, this machine is actually an older cabinet, so this doesn't have as many capabilities as the newer IGT machines. So I actually have to. It's kind of a big process to swap out the motherboard and the game board and reprogram it, key chip it, and all that. So it's going to be better. These other games will be better for sure. Less work. Oh yeah, Bryce, thanks for reminding me. So yeah, there's a, gosh, I'm bad with this stuff. So we all got set up, as you guys know. Oh, so I was going to tell a story. Let's get back to the story after the bonus round. Don't let me forget though, because I do need some good team members. It's going to be competition. Okay, so yeah, I think like blue was the best one last time, right? Should we go blue or should we do the old double down on the worst pick? I see a blue, I see a green, red. All right, red's tied, red and green. Who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Green. All right, green it is. We just had a tiebreaker there. Sorry, I'm a little bit delayed from when you guys type it in. So. Oh, lucky 11. Lucky 11. That was the best pick. Good call, guys. Yeah, our team is going to kill it on that thing, man. We'll do good. I love it. Trump rolls in with pick red. We'll get you on the next round, man. It's a little bit of a lag there. That's all. A little bit. It's all good. Come on, retrigger now. We don't want to mess around anymore, Cleo. Last spin, retrigger.
This brings me great joy.
Well, that was like a turd. A turd of a bonus round. But look, it puts us back up at 96, so we're actually up for the session, which is good. Are we going to go over 10? Ooh, right at the baseline. Okay, so check this out. So that game, there's a app that you can get on your phone or on... Now, I know that TBJ said you can't open it on a browser. However, in Firefox on my computer, it works just fine. So you just have to have Flash installed and enabled, and it will work just fine if you're using Firefox. I'm not sure about any other browser, but if you need to use a computer, you can. So we formed teams, right? So the Big Jackpot, which is a big slot channel. You know, if you guys haven't checked him out, make sure you do. It's the Big Jackpot. He does live high-limit slot play. Goes live quite often up there in Colorado, as well as all over the place. But they've started this tournament kind of thing where you can compete against other teams. So we could form a team, from what I understand, and I've already actually formed the team on the game. If you want more information, go to Slots and Stuff on Facebook, Facebook/slots-in-stuff. And I'm going to post some information in there as well as a link to download the game. And my team is full. I don't know how it just filled up automatically. But don't worry about that. I'm going to be booting everybody out that isn't a part of our group. And then that way we can get all of us in there. Like, I want to show you guys this thing because you can actually pay. Because then at that point we're just paying to play. I don't want to pay a bunch of money to get more points and make our team stronger. I think that we can actually do it, you know, ground level and build it up properly and still do a kick-ass job. It'll make more sense when we all look at the app together. But anyway, make sure you go to Slots and Stuff on Facebook, facebook.com/slots and stuff. Just ask to join the group. I'll approve everybody. Everybody's welcome. Hey, there you go. But we'll look into it a little bit more. I got busy the other day. I set up the group. It's all ready to go. Our team is Slots and Stuff on the app.
Touch a box and see what you win.
Okay, everybody throw their vote into chat real quick. I'll give it 15 seconds to place your vote. We'll take the most votes for the pick.
Touch a box and see what you win.
All right, red for the million. Bada bing. Let's see it. Oh, dirty little 8. Oh, it could have been worse, guys. It could have been 5. So I don't feel so bad now. Oh, it was close. It was too close.
I wish you great prosperity.
I bet you do. All right, so check it out. What do we got there? 8,600. All right, while that was playing through, I'm just going into this game here real quick so you guys can check it out. So there it is. You guys can see this, right? Well, it looks super whack right now, but that's okay. So this is the game. It's an app on Facebook. It's called Hot Vegas Slots. Okay, and it's got like a lot of different games. They all kind of look and feel. They have kind of a similar look and feel and play. But it's fun. It's a cool game. I mean, there's a lot of cool games on there. I've already played pretty much all of them. So you can see our group is Slots and Stuff. Let's take a quick peek at this league. Oh, I'm now leader of the club. Okay. Anyway, you'll like it because it gives a lot of chips away. But the thing is that you can bet like ridiculous amounts, like 30 billion a spin. So it's kind of like silly. But anyway, it's fun. And so I guess we're been upgraded our league, even though I haven't really done much with it. Okay, so there we are, Slots and Stuff. We are MVPs. Okay, cool. Anyway, that's the app. I'm going to put a link on our Facebook page so you guys can all download it. We're just starting a new season, so that's cool. Okay, I don't really know much about it, so I'm going to be learning along with you guys, but the league is here. My league is already like full, but I can, if I don't recognize some people up in here, I think we can only get 15 people. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. We may make a couple leagues. We may make like Slots and Stuff, and then Slots and Stuff, big baby back ribs or something stupid. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, everybody's welcome to join in, and you're going to join in so that we can beat out our competition, and you know who that is. Anyway, I've seen his. I saw his screen when he was playing the other day, and yeah, I know, William. Totally. No, but I saw the. I think Raja's screen. He had something like 100 billion coins or something like that. Just I don't know. It's going to be an uphill battle, guys, to beat him. But I think we could beat him. It's going to be tough, though. We got our work cut out for us. And then while he was actually showing the game on stream, he hit like another 23 billion. So he's like already at a whole nother level, guys. I'm barely starting out. I think, what did I have, like 10 billion or something? Not even. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gathering, blabbing away here. Yeah, Dirty Squirrel. This is a home IGT slot machine. It's full-size Game King cabinet with an 044 type game by IGT. So I have 18 or 19 games that we swap out of this cab. Got some other new games on the way. Okay, so the name of that, I'm going to post it into the Facebook group. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you go to slots-in-stuff, just like it's spelled on the screen there, at Facebook, and ask to join up the group. I'll accept everybody. Everybody's welcome. And we'll be forming teams to compete with other slot channels on that app. And I know the games are, you know, they're like any of the other ones. I'll be honest, on my Facebook, my favorite one so far is Hearts of Vegas, just because it's got Lightning Link and Pompeii. So those are pretty wicked fun, and they're built pretty much true to form factor like you'd see in a casino, so it's a lot of fun. But this one is not bad. This one has the whole competition, which I think it'll be cool. I'm not gonna lie though, it's gonna be tough to compete against, you know, TBJ and that team, because based on just the Raja's chip count, it's yeah. Yeah, Jason, so the whole idea, you could absolutely do the same thing, provided that, of course, number one, the most important thing, it's legal to own one in your state or where you live. So just make sure you check your local laws. Once you are clear with that, then what you can do is, the reason why I did mine the way I did is, one, I have very limited space in my game room because I do a lot of other things. I have a lot of toys, so I just have limited space. Plus, I'm also on a second floor right now, so the weight capability of the floor, the structure is not strong enough to support a lot of games. These things weigh about 300 pounds each, the cabinets, not including the base. So that was a consideration. And so what I did was I bought the cabinet, it's a Game King cabinet by IGT, and then it came with Cleopatra 2. That was the game that it actually came with. And then through trial and error, I taught myself how to, of course, remove the MPU or the motherboard, and then the game boards on top of that. And you can purchase a key chip, what's called a key chip, and it allows you to unlock the board so that you can program the denomination as well as the percentage of payback. You still have to play within the IGT rules though, so if the highest you can program is like 97 or 98% payback, and it'll only go up to $1,000 a spin. Those are just the rules that IGT puts on the game boards.
Touch a box on the screen.
Okay, so there's only one Slots and Stuff team that's in there, Bryce. So just hang out, and what we'll do is I will clear out our team and make room for our people here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's saying blue. I'm going blue. Ooh, another lucky 11. Let's see it. Oh, so close. Ooh, that's good. Usually luck number 11 is the one that we get the re-triggers on, so. The re-trigger down. It's a good hit, but still.
This brings me great joy.
Not too bad. I think we're like, it's getting better and better. So that was $21,660. Yeah, so Jason, it's a great way to well, one, save space, and two, it gives you multiple games, and it also reduces cost. Because if you're spending these machines, this particular type machine in this cabinet is about $2,200 as I have it set up. But you can buy the actual game boards and the motherboards anywhere from, I'm going to say, $350 to $800 depending on the game. So you actually don't have to buy the cabinet over and over. But I would urge caution with handling all the internals because they're static sensitive, as you've probably heard me mention many times. So far we've only cooked one game though, which is good. But I only got to play it one time, which makes a very expensive YouTube video. Ooh, queens. Nice. Okay, so Bryce, let's see. Oh yeah, I already answered that one. Yeah, so there's probably going to be, I'm going to have to set up a few teams, but we need to make sure that we can manage them. I don't want to put a bunch of teams in there and then lose track. So we'll probably have like maybe 2 teams. I think TBJ has 3 teams. They've got one for Brian, one for T, and then 2 for the big jackpot. They got TBJ and then TBJ2. I'll have to check it out. Because we probably want to do apples to apples, like have team for team. Hey, what's up, Mary? No, I don't think so. But thanks for trying. Later. Okay, we always have some weird stuff like that. I'm like, hey, wait. I'll actually read that chat message. Not so much. Sorry, boys. Had to kick her out. I know, I like read it. I'm like, oh wait, that's not good. Get off the table, Mabel. The quarter is for the beer. Good times, huh? You gotta love the internet, man. Some weird stuff going on in here. Okay, let's fast stop. Let's do some fast stops and get the bonus round. Oh, it worked. Nice, Candace. Good call. All right, Candace, you're going to pick, since you called the fast stop, I want you to pick the color. This one is strictly on Candace.
Touch a box and see what you win. Touch a box on the screen.
Green it is.
You've won 8 free spins.
All right, let's see if we can get lucky. Well, that was a low pick, all of them. There wasn't a good double digit in there. Alright, so what, 17,520, something like that? Ooh, man, we've been playing for quite a while and we're still at 97,000. Started out at 92 and I got a ticket in front of me for 12,680, so we're up. Makes it easier to keep track when it's got a $50,000 hand pay level. Hey, so Bryce, if you're in there checking that game out, let me know what you think of that thing, man. I've been trying to figure out, like, so you get like daily challenges, right? And you got to play certain games, certain levels of games. You'll have to play one game and win 125 million collectively as a team to complete that daily challenge. But I'm not sure how the teams compete, so maybe you can fill me in on that. Bada bing, back to back, just about. Within $2,000 or $5,000 of the last bonus. Okay, let's see who's gonna pick. Hey, Trump, you've been picking every time. Let's let Trump give it a run. Are you in the house, Trump?
Touch a box to reveal your 3 spins.
Trump calls red. Red it is. It's gonna be huge. Oh, 10, all right. It's a good pick. Alright, Mike, we're picking blue next time. Alright, come on now. Give us a re-trigger, because, you know. It's just going to push us up over, yep, we're close to going back up over 100,000. Yeah, there it is. Going to spit out another ticket. Ah, no re-trigger. Yep, old Cleo's over 100,000 again. She's gonna spit me out a ticket. It's all right. We'll just get some tickets out of this. It'll be memorabilia, right? Memorabilia. $105,000. It's gonna spit that one out as a ticket. Bada bing, another 14,320, which is kind of cool because then I can keep track here. I've got both of our little jackpot tickets, 14,320, 12,680, and we're still sitting at 91,000 in the machine. So we are definitely up. Cleo's doing good, but she's slow paying us. She's not giving us a big boom. But you never know. I'd rather it do this than like what it was doing a couple weeks ago when we were just playing it for days and not getting anything. By the way, the multipliers on those games, the Facebook games, like when you buy coins, if you buy coins from them, and then you can like buy coins again by getting a spin on the multiplier wheel, I've never ever once gotten more than 2 times, which basically is you're buying the chips again. How many of you guys play Hearts of Vegas? You're back. Welcome back. We appreciate your adult perspective, but we'll have to see you later. See, I'm my own mod, guys, so we're not that big. We're not that big yet, so I can just chill with that. It's funny though. Hi, baby. No, not really, dude. Okay. Hey, what's up, Julio? Welcome to the channel, man. This is the Slots and Stuff Casino, man. Alright, once again, if you guys have not joined the Facebook group, please do. We're going to have competitions in there with that that app, as probably well as some others too. So it's Slots and Stuff on Facebook. Everybody's welcome. And if you haven't subscribed here, be sure to subscribe. Share our videos. Give us a thumbs up. does enter you into the final giveaway. When we do hit the $1 million jackpot, we're going to have a pretty cool little prize. We're going to actually keep all the revenue from that video for 30 days, and we're going to give it away to one lucky subscriber. But you got to be subscribed in order to win. And we will hit that $1 million jackpot. We've got an $840,000 jackpot on Clio 2. Hey, that's a good hit. 10,000. So it's coming. It's just a matter of when. Check is in the mail, right? Oh, you out, Trump? Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for the good pick. We got a good pick there from the good old Trump. There we go. Oh. So what you could win is the revenue from the video. So a video, YouTube video, depending on how much it's shared, liked, and watched across the internet, determines how much money it makes on YouTube. And we're going to give away 100% of the revenue over 30 days, less taxes. So to put it into perspective, you're probably, just based on the old videos that we have that are about 3 weeks, 4 weeks old, you're probably going to be in the range of between, I want to say, probably somewhere around 500 on up. Now, it could be a lot better if you guys all share the video like crazy on your social media, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Twitter, whatever you do for your social. The more you spin it out, the more it gets shared and watched, the more money it makes. And the only one that's going to win in the end is going to be you guys, one of you guys. But we're going to have a spin-off too, so it'll be fun. I'm going to choose the game. We're going to load 50,000 in credits onto the machine. We're going to have 10 people that are going to be selected randomly out of a jar. And basically, the way you get your name in a jar is you subscribe to our channel. We're going to put everybody's name in the jar. We're going to pull out 10 live on a stream. Those 10 are going to have a slot playoff. I'm going to play the machine for them. I'm going to put 50,000 in credit. And we're going to play 50 spins at $1,000 a spin. And whoever has the highest balance at the end of that is going to win the grand prize, which is the revenue. Hey, Deanna, back. No notification. I know. I don't know why it's not notifying. If you guys want to get notified, or at least in theory, click the little bell next to our subscribe button, and you're supposed to get notified when I go live. But, Deanna, I totally understand, because I also miss many notifications when all the channels I'm subscribed to go live. I think it works best on your phone or tablet. Sometimes better on your phone. I don't know. It's weird. It's hit and miss, because like with TBJ and all the other channels, sometimes I get the notification, sometimes I don't. Hey, what's going on, Keck Thing? This is a personally owned device. This is a full-size slot machine. Let me just give you a quick little pan up. Yahtzee, Cleopatra 2. This is in my personal game room here, and we have it because we are trying to hit the $1 million jackpot on Clio 2. Oh, Trump, you got the notification? Okay, so, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, Deanna, that's cool. I've been looking at those photos. Very cool. I like the black and white. A little artistic there. Hope you're having a good time on vacation. Holidays are holidays. How was your Thanksgiving, Deanna? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. By the way, my candied yams, I did sweet potatoes. They were awesome and amazing. Complete sugar overload. Yes, Julio, we have Black Widow. Actually, that was one of the good news bits that I put on our Facebook. I hadn't re-mentioned that, but we're going to have Black Widow. We're also going to have Shadow of the Panther, and a lot of really cool other games that are some of our favorite games in the casinos. Very shortly. Alright, Julio's calling for some fast stop action. Let's see if it helps. Let's just jam the reels up and see if it'll spit us out a bonus again. Nope. sometimes that works and sometimes not so much. Oh, good, Dan. I'm glad you had a great Thanksgiving. It was pretty good here, too. I can't complain. Our dogs loved it. I don't really do leftover turkey, so I just gave it all to the dogs. They always love Thanksgiving. Okay, Cleo. We started, by the way, we started this at 92,000, right? We're sitting at 41,270, and we've got 2 tickets that printed out for 14, 320, and 12. So we've got about 27,000 in tickets. So we're a little bit down, just a little bit. Ooh, that's awesome, Deanna. Got accepted to Texas A&M. Congratulations. That's a very solid start. This is teasing us now. There we go. Felt like it was coming. This is going to be a good one, I think. Deanna, you get to pick this one. Deanna's bringing the luck today. No pressure, though.
Touch your box and see what you win.
Let's see what Deanna wins here.
Touch your box and see what you win.
Deanna says blue. We're going blue.
You've won 10.
All right, not too shabby. Ooh, the best pick on the board. Hey, it keeps us going though, right? So 16,000 gives us a little bit of credits back to play with, which is good. We're still yet for the retrig, but I feel like it's coming. I feel like we could see, I'm gonna vary the buttons. So we're gonna go from like the play per line max bet to the actual max bet credits button, and then over to the repeat bet button. Sometimes on this game it seems to work better. Of course, I could just be completely crazy. Actually, I think it's the latter. So what should I tune up? This is a good question. For these new games coming in, what should I have them configured at? Should we do them like Black Widow? Do we want to like max that thing out? Should we do like Black Widow, $1,000 a spin? I mean, what should we do? These newer games, you can actually they have $1 million on machine limit. So that's kind of cool. That'll be fun for us to keep track. Also, I'm going to have some progressive games coming in, believe it or not. I have a 4 times play or multiplay Clio 1, which should be super cool. It's going to have 4 Clio 1 games all on the same screen. Plus, at the top is going to have progressives. So it'll have a minor, major, and then a grand. So that'll be a super cool one for us. We'll definitely hit the million when we get those new machines, no doubt. Whoa, Deanna chimes in with the $20 super chat. So excited about the new machines and games. Deanna, you are awesome and so much appreciated. Thank you so very much for that $20 super chat. You guys give a shout out, throw some love into chat for Deanna Williams, please. We all love Deanna around here. She has been one of my first viewers when I was just doing it all by my little self. Sitting here all alone, playing a slot machine for the universe, and not a single soul was watching. My friend Deanna was tuned in, and we had a lot of good times. Isn't that right, Deanna? Actually, I think Deanna was on the one of the very first streams where I drank the dishwater. So thank you very much, Deanna. That is awesome. I do appreciate it. Yep, YouTube, Bryce. You were one of the first. I mean, when we first started this thing, we used to just play, you know, for us three or four, you know, and we still had a great time. I have fun no matter what, man. I can sit here all alone and do this, but I'll do it for you guys because I want to hit that million so we can give away some money. The whole reason for the Shadow Panther game is I got to get payback, man. That Shadow Panther here at our local casino is absolutely brutal. Brutal. But I do think we should tune them up at $1,000, yeah? So if we have $1,000 a spin Black Widow, that could be huge. Ah, Bryce. Well, see, you know, it was funny because over the weekend, you know, I had a little self-talk here because, you know, I also run my own company, which takes up a lot of my time. I do most of it in the evenings and early mornings, and then during the midday is when I stream for you guys. But in between, you know, I still have to work when it calls. That's obviously primary importance. And so over the weekend, I was thinking, well, should I keep doing this YouTube channel thing, or should I just, you know, 86 it and, you know, leave the videos that were up and whatever, you know. But then I thought about you guys, man. You guys we always have such a good time in here. I figured, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But I figured, you know, we gotta redo something here. We gotta make something even better. I thought, because I know I have 19 games and we've played a lot of them. Some of them I haven't played that much, actually, like the older ones. But I thought, you know, we needed some variation, some variety. So I got to talking with my friend, who's an amazing technician, and we negotiated out, you know, the proposal to purchase these machines. And then, you know, the price tag is not small, I'll tell you that. But when I was looking at it, I was thinking of you guys, and I thought, hey, you know what, even if it is just for, you know, 40, 50 of us fine folks that tune in every day, you guys are worth it. So I said, we're not going to 86 the channel. We're going to make it bigger, and we're going to make it better. And we're going to blow it out. We're going to do this thing until we can't do this thing anymore. I mean, I may eventually have an entire freaking casino floor at my house, but it's going to be fun, you know? We're going to blow it out. Okay, so that's that. We just played through basically $100,000. We have 2 tickets here, one for $14,320, one for $12,680. All in all, we did not hit the million, but we've been playing for 46 minutes. And as you know, the only way we can add credits is by doing it manually, which can be a bit of a bummer. So I won't make you guys bored to death with watching that. But I do want to say thank you once again to Deanna for the $20 super chat. You are much appreciated, ma'am. What I'm going to do, though, is you guys want me to switch games? You want me to reload this one and give Cleo 2 more of a run? Or do you want me just to switch it out and let's do something else? Because you remember, we still have a lot more games that we can do. I just have to, you know, do my thing. So you tell me. You want me to switch it? You want to stay with Cleo 2? We'll probably do another session here today. We have some time. Wolf Run. Oh, I think that'd be awesome, Bryce. I think we should. We should all get together and go to Vegas and just do a big, massive blowout day. Maybe we can, like, do it around the same time, like the big jackpot and everybody else are going out there. Just have a huge, crazy party and make a massive group pull or something. Hey, Russell, what's up, man? I mean, I'm happy to stay. We could swap out the game. The only thing is like maybe you missed it earlier for those of you who weren't on. The bill validator in the machine took a dump on me this weekend, so it is dead. I've gone through every possible troubleshooting I can do, and so one should be showing up in the mail just any minute via FedEx. I had it shipped priority. So until then, the only way we can add credits into this machine is by giving ourselves free play. And so I can add credits via IP through the network. So you see there, just click the button and it goes up by $100. But you guys, when we're playing at $800 a spin and I'm only adding $100 at a time, it's literally like feeding the machine a $100 bill. It would take forever. Let's just do a couple quick little ads and then we'll spin it and see if we can get lucky maybe. Let's try it. Or we could play like real world style, right? Let's do this. Let's see if we can do like ultimate comeback. Let's do 25-cent denomination. So it would be $100 a spin, right? And then maybe we can like Jacob's ladder this thing and turn a little bit into a lot of it. Cleo 2. Somebody said Wolf Run too, right? So let me just check that out. Hey, what's up, Sarah? All the way from New Zealand. Welcome to the channel. Wow, that was that. Okay. Here's what I think we could do. If you guys want me to do that and play like low denom and try to work our way up, or I'll just switch games because, yeah, I think we should switch too. I think this thing's sucking. All right, let's do another. Let's play it out to 0. All right, you little Cleo. All right. And because I'm not wanting to waste my ink and paper and my printer, it's not really ink. I think it's a thermal printer. I'm not sure. All right. Now, don't give us the bonus round on 52 cents or we're going to be sad. Don't do it. It's funny when you're rooting against it. You're just trying to like get rid of your balance. Go away. Okay. There we go. We officially played it to 0. Okay. Now, actually, you know what? Come to think of it, let me show you something. Just for fun. I want you guys to check this out. Alrighty. Let's see if I can do this without making too much of a mess. So check this out, alright? This is... Let me loosen this camera up. See if I can show this little mess here. This is the setup. Alright, so there's the streaming PC, right? That's where the stream goes. So the computer sits right down there. Right next to the machine, you got the mic. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. And then you have a slot machine. So it's like this little corner space. Right? Anyway, that's where we call home. But you can see that the mic is all in the way and everything's all tucked in. So for me to swap out this machine, it's going to be ugly because I got to move everything because I like things difficult like that. So if you want to chill and hang out with me while I switch machines, I'm happy to leave you guys live. If you want to go and say that that's boring and it sucks, I understand. But if we do that, I'm going to have to move the mic. Plus I have a bunch of soundproofing and junk up on the walls. Let's see what we can do. Okay, you guys can hang out for a minute. Yeah, everything kind of got into a shambles here because when I was tearing everything apart this weekend due to the bill validator issue. If you know what I mean. Oh, I don't have those videos. I have some videos for you guys. Some bonus rounds that were unpublished from before. And some of them were pretty good. I wonder if I could put those on for you. Is a possibility. Hey, Simpson. Oh, yeah, you thought it. Yeah. I know. See, the thing is like, I put it in the description and I put it on the about, but I can't blame you guys. I very rarely read that myself. So when I'm checking out a new channel or videos, I usually don't pop into the about page. So yeah. Okay. Scooting your little microphone out of the way for a moment. Woohoo, there I am. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put you guys on a quick intermission while I rearrange this machine so I don't deafen you guys. I'm just going to leave the live stream going and we'll come right back in just a second. Okay, so now we're reorganized. Now, I don't know what the lighting, if the lighting is going to be good enough in here for you guys, but what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys chime in and check it out. We're going to swap out the game out of a slot machine just to show you guys. Again, I've done this once before, but why not do it again? I know some of you guys are considering setting up your own game room with slot machines, blah, blah, blah. So this may help you. Gosh, we need light, don't we? Let's see about this light issue here. Give me 2 seconds. All right, let's do this. Well, let's do this. I'll make sure you guys can actually see it. Bada bing. There you go. Now you're talking. All right. There, you should be able to see it now. It's a little bit better, a little more light. Okay, so as you know, That's the inside of a slot machine. Note to self, don't store tools inside the slot machine. Don't worry about that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to yank out the motherboard. This is tray right here. Pull that out. Now, as you guys, we've talked about it before, super static, sensitive. Make sure you're always grounding yourself before you mess with this stuff, or you will ruin the game. Ooh, yeah, see? Sometimes it's just as easy as touching the chassis of the slot machine to ground yourself. But always do that prior to handling the game board if you can. All right, so we've got Wolf Run here. So step one is we're going to reinsert the game board and main board into the machine here. Just kind of give it a good push. Got to be careful with the pins. We'll crank it on and we'll go through a number of errors that we'll clear out using the jackpot key. Let's go back up to the screen. This is the educational. And then you get to see what all you have to go through. So these new machines that we're getting in, it's going to be a much easier process. So just like you've seen on like the big jackpot or whatever, when he's playing a machine, sometimes he can just switch games by touching the screen, and then the machine will have 3 or 4 different games that he can choose from. We're going to set up the new machines much in the same way, so that this whole process is going to be obsolete, at least on the new machines. If we want to go back to these older ones, like Lucky Larry's Lobster Mania and all those, that's a whole nother process, but we're only going to look at the newer 044 flash-based game boards right now. That's what we're switching out. So we're going from Cleopatra 2 to Wolf Run by IGT. So CAC asks, and hopefully I don't mispronounce your name, I apologize if I do, how much these machines run. This particular machine here, as it's set up, was a little bit over $2,000 US, about 2,300. The newer machines can go anywhere from 3 to 8,000, and then upwards, from there. All right, so what we do is we're going to see this blue screen while it's booting up. Typically, if you fry one of your games with static electricity, this is where you start running into some errors, and this is where it all goes bad. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Also, feel free to ask questions if you have any. I'll let you know what I do know. I don't know everything. I just know what I know from this machine. Okay, so we've got the first error. We're going to go ahead and use the jackpot key to clear that error. It's just saying that the board and the processor are mismatched. It's still trying to remember the Clio 2 game. So we're going to clear out those errors. There's a little master reset button here on the motherboard. We're going to hold that for 3 seconds, get it to reboot, kind of like on your computer. Just restarts it. Now here's where a lot of people get tricked up. They think it's the same error, but if you'll notice the actual number on the error changes as we go through these errors. See, now it's 002, and now we'll get by 4 on the RAM error. There it is. Clear it again. One more reset. Restart. Oh, Helen's back. Nope, can't do that right now. Okay, so Wolf Run, there we go. We see the game is in. Now at this point, nothing is configured, so the game won't even run. If I close it, it's just going to say call attendant. It's got errors. It's just not set up. We got to configure the denominations, even though it's got denominations here. We got to tune it with the right denominations along with some other menu items that we have to set. So the only way you can get access to those if you're a casino is by having what's called a key chip. The key chip is just a small microchip that holds the keys to the motherboard and the game board, basically unlocks it to give you administrative access. So we got to kick the machine back off, pull the motherboard back out, and again, make sure you ground yourself. I'm going to try to do it right down here where you guys can see it. All right, let's see. Just check my camera. Yes, sir. Okay. So I'm gonna do my best so you guys can see this. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to key chip the board. This is the key chip. It's just a regular microchip, like that. And you got to be careful with the little pins because they bend, and once they bend, they're kind of a pain to get back in order. So we're going to replace this bottom chip right down here, which is called the boot chip. Okie dokie. And now, this is not ideal, okay? You're not supposed to use a screwdriver, but hey, I do things a little different around here, and it works for me. You can use a chip puller. The chip puller that I have doesn't work well on this one, so I just use a flathead screwdriver and just very delicately put it underneath the base of the chip. And I'm going to pop that chip out a little bit on each side. There we go. Bada bing. Just got to be careful with that little dude. Again, you don't want to shock any of these pieces because if you do, it's going to kill it. All right. I'm going to put this key chip in. This is the unlock chip. This will open it up so we can access the administration part of the board, of the software. Now when you put it back in, you just got to kind of wiggle the chip, make sure that it's not messing up the pins. And before you plug it in, give it a good look at both sides to make sure there's no bent pins, because those bent pins can also cause issues. All right. Now we're going to put it right back in. Okay. Let's seat that dude back in there. Sorry for the racket, but the microphone's getting banged. All right, now you can check this out. So that's what a casino admin would see, a slot tech, if they're programming the board. So we have different options here. You can clear the RAM, clears all the history, every spin, all the accounting, all that jazz. You can clear the motherboard's memory. For this case, we're just going to key chip it, which is unlocking it so that we can work within the menus. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and clear everything. We're going to clear the accounting so we can start fresh. Okay. Clear the key chip. Okay, that's it. What we just did was we unlocked the board. Now we got to pull the board back out. Told you it's a process. It is a process. All right, got the board back out. We're going to replace the boot chip, exact same way I did on the previous. Pop this dude out. And I know there's going to be a slot tech that says, hey, you shouldn't be using a screwdriver. I know I shouldn't, but it works well for me. So that's how I roll, man. Okay. Get that dude out of there. Put old boot chip back in. I'm telling you, once you bend those little pins, it becomes a real pain to put it back in. All right, so now got the boot chip back in. Pop the motherboard back in. Gotta give it a good shove. All right. Get that mic out of the way. All right. So now if everything goes right, the motherboard, the game board will be unlocked, giving us administrative access to all the settings within the slot machine. At least all the settings we need to have access to. Hey, what's up, Jessica01? How you doing? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Russell, right? No kidding. I wish I could just print these tickets off and use them in IRL, you know what I mean? Yes, Angel, Shadow Panther is on its way. I'm super excited. I love Shadow of the Panther. I play it all the time at our local casino. So I'm super, super stoked to be getting that one in. Along with a few others that are super cool that you don't see very often. And some that you see all the time. So I think that Clio 1 is going to be super cool because it's got four games on the same screen. You've seen the four play where you can pick which one, like Miss Kitty and blah blah blah. It's just like that, or like the Buffalo Gold 4 play. But it's with Clio 1 with a progressive, which will be cool because we can set the progressive at like 5 million or whatever. We'll set it at whatever we want to set it at. I'll turn it way up so that hopefully we hit it, and it'll be exciting. Should be fun. And then a ton of other games. Just wait. It's going to be cool. Yeah. So I spent some money for you guys. I also have a request in for Golden Goddess, as well as, oh, I got a Red Hot Respin. Okay. Yeah, Red Hot Respin, which I love the Respin. I'm like a total addict for that game. Okay, so we're going through a couple of the errors like we did before. It's normal. One thing to keep in mind, you have 60 seconds to start your inputs. Otherwise, you lose the key chip and you got to go through the whole process all over again. Okay, so I'm not going to explain every button. I'm just going to go through it because I've done it a lot. So, no point in explaining all this at this point. I'm just going to go through and configure it just like you would if you had it set up in a casino. Hello, save. There we go. She's a little sleepy this morning. She knows it's a Monday after a holiday. Okay. All right. Always click save. All right, so this time we're doing Wolf Run. Let's set it up at, I think let's do $5, $2, and $1 for denominations. We'll choose 5 as the default. We'll save that. Let's hit the limits. Let's make our limit. This is the limit in the machine. So you can only go to 100,000 per IGT. So that's the software. You can't go beyond that. The bill acceptor, which is the validator that clearly does not work. I'm just going to key in whatever because the stupid thing's broken. Here's our jackpot limit value. Let's just set that crazy. Let's go to 100,000. We don't want to see a hand pay until we're over 100,000. That's what we're telling the machine. This number triggers the hand pay by attendant. So setting that at $100,000. Jackpot reset to credit limit. We're not going to do that. And coin payout is for the hopper if it does have a hopper. Okay, did that. Now we're going to go into the printer. I'm just going to tell that not to throw any errors. Yada, yada, yada. There we go. Good, good, and good. We don't have a coin hopper. It's not. This machine could be set up with coins, but I don't have it set up for coins because I don't want to mess with that. You can see that typically if this were a Game King, this is where it would be the screen where you could set up all your like poker games and all that. There's just one game on this board, so you have to go through it each time. All right, we got 2. We're going to turn on $5. You notice it gave us a warning. It said that it's going to change the configuration of the game because a $5 will not let you play 40 lines or however many lines the game is. So now we have to go into max bet and see what the max bet is now. So 200 is the max bet, $5. That gives us $1,000 to spin. That's the maximum. So we're going to keep it there. We're all good. You can see the percentages. Actually, you may not be able to see the percentages. Look at this. So there you go. It's kind of too bright. Obviously, I have the white balance turned up, but basically it's just we have it set on the highest, which is 98% for Wolf Run. Every game is different. The lowest is 87%. So you notice how they all went blank? So a casino could actually go in and say 1 cent is going to be 87%, 2, 3 through 10 cents, lowest payback percentage. However, for those patrons who are going to be playing at the higher limits, let's up it to 92%. You could actually set it 92% up here. And then on the highest limits, we could set it at 98% at 5. But because we're just playing and having fun, we're going to set them all at the very highest. Because what fun is it to not have the highest payback? Always click save. Here's your machine monetary bet limit. You notice it goes up to 1,000. That's IGT. You can't change that. That's just by default. You can't go above it. Okay. So now we're all set, right? Everything's good. We hit save. We're going to return to game. And it loads up. Have I bored everybody? Have to. Okay. Okay, there you go. Oh, good. Deanna, you like Stinkin' Rich? I'm going to put in Stinkin' Rich after this then. We'll play some Stinkin' Rich. So there you go. I mean, we just swapped it out. We now have Wolf Run set up at $1,000 a spin. The question is it connected to the network? Let's check it. Yep. So each time I hit the button, it adds. There you go. So we can look at it. $4.99. Each time I hit it, it's going to add $99.99 of free play. Okay, so that was swapping out the game board. Not like super crazy exciting, but kind of cool. I mean, they're never going to show you that at the casino. I guarantee you that. If they do, they may have to take you out back and put you in a hole somewhere in Vegas. But you saw it here, so that's cool. Okay, so the only other thing I could think of, guys, is one, it's going to be too boring for me to sit here and add credits. But what the heck, you guys have put up with me this long. Let's just add some credits and play a few spins. Normally we just put a ticket in for like 50K and get on with it, but and I don't even know how I broke it. I was just switching out games for you on Wednesday, and for some reason it just stopped working. Let's test it. No first spin, love. No dice. Well, anyway, that's the process. So you guys got to check it out. I know we bored a lot of people out of here, but hey, why not? It's all just for fun. What I'm going to do, though, is give me a few minutes because I need to also put credits in here, and I need to get it ready to go. We'll do a third stream. We'll do some Wolf Run, and then after that, we're going to set up Stinkin' Rich because I also love that game, Deanna. So we're going to do that for you, and I will be back just shortly. I'm going to stop the stream this time because we've already been live for over an hour and it was acting a little weird a minute ago. So let's refresh the stream. I'll come right back in a bit. Make sure you click the little bell for notifications. It may or may not notify you, but thanks for tuning in and I will be back in just a few. Before I take off though, do you guys have any questions on the slot thing? I know some of you guys were looking at setting up your own slot machines. If you have any questions, just either hit me up here or hit me up on Facebook, Slots and Stuff. Everybody's welcome to join. Until then, I'll be right back, guys.